Hello everyone, in this video we will be constructing a triangle whose sum of all the sides is given. As you can see here, the sum of all the sides, that is xy plus yz plus zx, is given as 10 centimeters, and we are given with two angles, that is angle y is equals to 30 degrees and angle z is equals to 60 degrees. So for that, let us first draw the rough diagram. Here, as we can see here, this is the rough diagram of triangle x, y, z, and the angle at x, y is 30 degrees and angle at z is 60 degrees. Now moving on to our construction, let us do it using the protractor. For that, what we have to do is, as what we are given, the given three measurements are angle y is equals to 30 degrees, angle z is equals to 60 degrees, and xy plus yz plus zx is equals to 10 centimeters. Now in this method, wherein we will be constructing a triangle when the sum of three sides is given, what we have to do, we just have to calculate the half of the angles that is given. So angle y is given as 30 degrees, so we will calculate the half of y, that is nothing but 15 degrees. Half of 30 is 15, and angle z is given as 60 degrees, so we will calculate the half of z, that is 60 by 2, that is equals to 30 degrees. Now to begin with the process of constructing this triangle, what we have to do, we just have to first draw the base of length 10 centimeters. Let us draw a base whose length is 10 centimeters. So we will draw a base of length 10 centimeters, starting from 0. Let us start from 0 till 10 centimeters. Now let us mark this as AB. Here the vertices are given as x, y, z, right? But what we are doing, these are not the actual vertices of the triangle. So let us mark this as A and B. This is vertex A and this is vertex B. Now at A we will draw an angle of, we will draw a ray which is making an angle 15 degrees with AB. So for that, let us take our protractor. Now how to use this protractor? We have to place this protractor, we have a mark here, right? So that mark should exactly coincide with the point A. As you can see the point A here, this mark should exactly coincide with point A, and the line which you see, that should exactly coincide with the line AB. Let us see how we can keep this. So this mark, as you can see, is exactly coinciding with this. Then it is exactly on point A, and the line AB and the line of the protractor should lie on one over the other. Now they are coinciding. So the most common doubt the children have is, we have zeros to the right and also to the left of the protractor, from which 0 we have to calculate, because our line is towards the right side. So we will calculate the 0 of that is which is on the right side. So what I mean is, when we have the zeros on the protractor on right side as well as on the left side, from here it is starting, right? 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, like that. Here also we have 0, 10, 20. So which we have to consider, which 0 we have to consider. So because our line is towards the right of the protractor, so we will start to count from the 0 which is to the right of this protractor. So 0, 10, what is the angle we need? That is 15 degrees. The angle that is required is 15 degrees. Now as you can see here, it is 15 degrees. Now let us join this using a scale. So the angle that we have, the ray which is passing through A makes an angle, how much is it? 15 degrees with AB. It is making an angle 15 degrees with AB. Then we need to construct an angle 30 degrees from the point B. So let us bring back our protractor, and then we will place this protractor at point B. This mark should exactly coincide with the point B, and the line of the protractor should exactly coincide with the line of AB. Now, as you can see, to which side is our line, that is AB? To the left of the protractor. So, now this time from which 0 we will calculate, from the 0 that is there at the right side or from the left side? Because our line is towards the left side, we will start calculating from, counting from left side, that is 0, 10, 20. What is the angle that is required? It is 30 degrees. So, 0, 10, 20 and 30 degrees. This represents 30 degree angle. This point represents 30 degree angle. So, let us join this point B to this mark. We can do it using the scale. Now, this ray is making an angle 30 degrees with AB. It is making an angle 30 degrees with AB. Now, the point of intersection of these two rays represents the vertex X. It represents the vertex X. Now, we need the two more vertices, that is Y and Z. How do we get that? For constructing the triangle and to get the vertices Y and Z, what we have to do is, as you can see here, AX, if we draw the perpendicular bisector to this AX, we will get the vertex Y, and if we draw the perpendicular bisector for BX, we will get the vertex Z. So, let us see how we can do that. For this, we need the compass. We will take the compass, place the metal pointer at A and take more than half the measurement of AX. We will take more than half, roughly more than half the measurement of AX. Now, what we will do is, we will draw an arc on either side of AX. We will draw an arc on either side of AX. Here and on the other side. We will not change the radius of the compass. Now, we will place the metal pointer at vertex X. Now, we will draw another arc without changing the radius, an arc that intersects the previous arc from the point X. Do not change the radius again. Draw another arc intersecting the previous arc. Now that we got two intersecting points, we will join this to get the perpendicular bisector of AX. The point of intersection of this perpendicular bisector of AX and the line AB represents the vertex Y. This point represents the vertex Y. It is the point where this perpendicular bisector is intersecting the point AB. That is, this point represents vertex Y. Similarly, we will draw the perpendicular bisector for XB. For that, again we require the compass, and we will set the radius of this more than half that of AB. Now, we will draw an arc on either side of BX. So, we will draw an arc on either side of BX, one above and the other below. Now, we will place this metal pointer at vertex x and we will draw an arc intersecting the previous arc. Without changing the radius of the compass, we are drawing these arcs. Because these are not intersecting, we can extend the previous arcs. How we can do? Let us not change the radius of this. Place it back at vertex B and extend this arc. Now it is intersecting. Similarly, below this also can be done. So now these two arcs are intersecting, so we can draw the perpendicular bisector that is passing through these 2 points of intersection. Using scale, join these 2 points of intersection, so we get the perpendicular bisector of XB. The perpendicular bisector of XB, as you can see, is intersecting at some point on AB. That is, this point of intersection of this perpendicular bisector and AB can be marked as vertex Z. Now, let us join XY and XZ using the scale again. We will join the XY and XZ using scale. We can now orient this, adjust the scale so that it passes exactly through Y and X. Upon joining x, y and x, z, we get the required triangle, that is x, y, z. So, let us recapitulate the steps we have taken to construct this triangle. First, we have drawn a line segment AB of length, that is sum of all the sides, right, that is 10 centimeters. We have drawn a line of length 10 centimeters. Then from vertex A we have drawn an array which is making an angle half of y, that is 15 degrees. Then from vertex B we have drawn another ray which is making half of z angle, that is 60, half of 60 is 30 degrees. Now we will join this, we will mark this point as x. For this AX, we will draw a perpendicular bisector taking more than half of AX, and we will draw arcs on either side of AX and we will get the perpendicular bisector. This perpendicular bisector is intersecting the line AB at some point, let us call it as Y, and similarly we will draw a perpendicular bisector for the side XB. This perpendicular bisector will intersect the line AB at a point, let us call it as Z. Now this X, Y, Z is the actual triangle that is required.